Hi guys, so I'm going to read Batman and the Mad Monk number 3. So this was published in December of 2006. So the playlist this is a part of is the Batman Dark Moon Rising playlist, the Batman playlist, and eventually I'm going to make a 2000s DC Comics playlist. So Dark Moon Rising, Batman and the Mad Monk by Matt Wagner.
Easy does it there, Bruce. I don't care if that hurts. I am a master of pain and suffering, and you're my latest guinea pig. Now, who is the monk? He's no good to me with a concussion.
Matt Wagner, story and art. Dave Stewart, colors. Rob Lay, letters. Wagner and Stewart, cover. Brandon Montclair, assistant editor. Bob Schreck, editor. Batman created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane.
Inside this abandoned warehouse, I tracked a hearse, which I'm certain was used to transport the bloodless bodies of Gotham's latest scourge. A mysterious killer who seemingly strikes with no concern for purpose or profit.
What do you mean? I don't know.
You're trying my patience. What is the Brotherhood? I had assumed this was the work of a deranged loner. Never expected to encounter a posse of his cronies.
Man, that's just my crew. You know, we like brothers.
Lies. Lies only serve to anger me. I heard you mention the victim screaming, and how you like it. Now tell me, who is the monk?
No, I can't.
Wrong. You can. You can also experience broken bones, internal bleeding, dislocated joints. Conditions I'm only too happy to share with you. The monk.
You don't understand. You don't know. Don't know what he do to me.
And what makes you certain I won't kill you?
Nah, man, I ain't talking about killing. It's worse than that. Far worse.
What kind of a monster instills such fear in his followers? Something far more frightening than the Batman.
I had thought that an evening out with friends might relieve a general malaise. Unfortunately, Sharon and Crystal are both so privileged and pampered. It's nearly 3 hours before either of them even notices that I'm blue. So I told him, "Daddy, how am I supposed to live without my summers in Capri?" I know what you mean. I can't help it if I just prefer Paris. There's this little shoe shop on the Champs-Élysées. I gotta say, Julie, you certainly don't seem very with it tonight. Are you kidding? She's had it made since hooking up with that yummy Bruce Wayne. Talk about hitting the jackpot. No, in fact, I'm actually not doing so well. I'm worried about my dad. He's really not being himself lately. And I just wish I could get him to seek out some therapy or counseling. I don't know. But he's just like both of your fathers. A captain of industry, master of his own fate. Such men are often in the most need of such help. And unfortunately, the least likely to ask for any assistance. I have seen it happen time and time again. I know this because my boyfriend is a private counselor to some of the country's most influential men. You would be surprised at the depths of their fears. Such a position of power can often serve to leave one feeling lonely and vulnerable. They feel as if their responsibilities isolate them from the understanding of others. They are far too used to, how do you say it, calling the shots. Well, that certainly sounds familiar on my end. But I, wasn't really trying to broadcast my family problems. Oh, my apologies. I did not mean to intrude. You just seem to need someone to listen. So I listened. In my native country, there are far too many secrets, and thus, far too much misery and despair. I realize that we do not, in fact, know each other, but I would hate to have that happen to you. No, it's all right. I didn't mean to. I'm Julie, by the way. Julie Madison. Very pleased to meet you, Julie. I am Dala Vadim, and I am sorry to hear of your father's troubles. You said he is behaving out of character. Is he withdrawing from family members? Seemingly adrift in his day-to-day routines? God, it's like you read my mind. And yes, he's all those things. And more. He had an incident that seems to have broken his sense of personal security. I worry whether he'll ever be his old self again. Then he is very lucky to have a daughter as concerned and dedicated as you. What of your siblings? I'm an only child, and my mother's long passed. He's just so stubborn. Another common trait. You should really convince him to see Nikolai. Well, I've heard enough of this therapy session. Ready, Shar? You bet I am. That's your boyfriend? Yes, he's carved. Catch you later, you two. Nikolai Tepes? Yes, but it is pronounced Tesepesh, a very old name.
Can you believe the stem on that damn Irishman? He's lucky I even let him keep his 15% after the flack with the welders union. Gives me that kind of lip again, and I'll take a welding torch to his damn eyeballs. And now, what the hell is this bull?
That's the trouble with you, Sal. Always with the anger and spitfire. You sound like my grandma's tea kettle half the time. You need to learn to relax, Sally. Man sounds off all the time like that. People start to ignore what he says. Carmine! What the? What do you do? You know how I like things to run smoothly, don't you, Sal? And you know I like my capos to look after their own dealings. But Carmine, what do you don't interrupt me? Bad enough we got that freak in the Halloween costume dogging our tail. Now I've got to come all the way over here to clean up your mess. The name Norman Madison ring a bell?
Madison? What the hell has he got to do with this?
As you know, he's a big player in this business community. So when he calls and asks to meet with me, I see that as opportunity. Then he shows up and tries to pay me back money he says he owes to you.
Daddy, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Do I look like I'm telling some sort of a joke over here? I don't need to know what the deal is between you two, but I don't want it to cross my path again. Then I won't have to come all the way over here to visit you again, Sally. We clear on that? Yeah, Carmine. We are clear. Consider it done. Good God. Daddy would have a fit if he knew I spent the evening discussing his problems with a virtual stranger. Still, it was so nice to have someone to confide in. I mean, Bruce listens, but he seems too distracted half the time. Damn it, why won't this open... Oh, Thomas. I didn't know it was wrong. I couldn't get my key to work. Your father had all the locks changed, Miss Julie. He what? He even had the locksmith install a lock on the door to his study. He seems very nervous. Thank you, Thomas. Daddy? Daddy, it's me. Please open the door.
Julie? What is it? Are you all right?
Of course. I just wanted to check on you.
I'm fine, darling. I'm fine, just busy. That's all. I'm afraid I can't come out right now.
But Daddy, He needs help, even if he won't ask it for himself.
Despite the dangers of this new and elusive enemy, the war is still being fought in the trenches. I mustn't lose sight of another hazard that threatens to poison the streets of Gotham in a chemical flood. The heroin. Sal Moroni's missing shipment. Over 900 kilos of undiluted evil. Users. Suppliers. Dealers. The dope trade is very much alive in Gotham. Still, I find no trace of this vast and vagrant reserve, an illicit cache that any junkie or pusher would have little luck in concealing. These frustrated efforts only serve to draw my attention back to this mysterious monk and his vicious homicides. The corpses drained of blood, the savage neck wounds, and again, a lack of physical evidence. Gordon said the hearse revealed not so much as a stray hair, and was tagged with phony out-of-state plates. Aside from that, and a few illegal weapons charges, the police were forced to release most of the Brotherhood again. It all points to a conclusion. A word that my analytical mind cannot yet accept. More likely, it's another melodramatic psychopath. One who thinks that Gotham is now a safe haven for creatures of the night. Again, I hate to consider the possibility. Have I somehow inspired this?
I don't believe this. And I thought Wayne Manor was big. This must be the old Ralstone Castle. Never quite realized there was actually a castle. I mean, it actually even has a moat. A moat! Wonder whatever became of the Ralstone family after the old man, J. Thomas Ralstone, passed away. Obviously, too little business savvy coupled with too much excess. Didn't even know this place was still standing, much less on the market. Ah, Julie. Nice to see you again. No trouble finding us? Ha, hardly. Hi, Dala. Good to see a friendly face among all this. I know. It can all be quite intimidating, yes? You said it. I mean, this place needs its own zip code. It's very large, yes. Still, Nikolai says it is perfect for a life of contemplative reflection, free from all the trappings and distractions of a modern life. He says it allows him to focus on the wisdoms that escape most other men. Well, I guess that does make sense. But you will see for yourself.
You must be Miss Madison. Welcome to this place, my humble home. Please, enter freely and of your own will. May you find the peace and comfort you seek.
What the hell am I doing here? He wears robes, like some kind of monk. He lives in a castle. Thank you. Daddy will never, ever go for this.
On the phone, you mentioned that your father is a wealthy and powerful man.
But his voice is so rich and sonorous.
I have had many such clients. Therefore, I understand how difficult this must be for you. And for him.
His eyes, so deep and magnetic. The combination is almost hypnotic.
Come! We had agreed that this would be a getting to know you session. So let's sit and have it. You seem to need an ear, and I shall love to listen.
Maybe he can help Daddy after all.
Dala, we'll have some tea, if you please.
Well, I just hope this isn't... I just don't want this to all be a waste of your time. I have no idea whether I can convince my father to come see you or not.
You said he has grown reclusive.
Oh, Lord. He practically barricades himself in his study. Surely that can't be healthy.
That all depends. I myself have not left the confines of these stone walls in nearly 7 years. But if your father is seeking refuge out of fear or desperation, then you have just cause to worry. How long has he been like this?
For several months. It's been getting progressively worse. He recently had a legal problem, which he confided in me, but that's all over now. It just seemed to fracture him, though. I mean, I forgave him, right from the start, but he just can't seem to get over it. The words come easier than I had thought. For some strange reason, I'm finding comfort in all this. And so that's basically it. I think he needs help, but getting him to admit it is quite another story. What do you suggest?
It may take some time, but you impress me as a very capable person. I am certain you will find a way to convince him of his need. Thank you, Dala. Tell me, Julie, your father's business. Is he the majority stockholder?
He's the only stockholder. He's never gone public with it. Like I said, he's a man of great convictions, my father, which is another way of saying he's a stubborn ass.
Yes, it can be so.
He's always wanted the best for me, and now I just want the best for him. I'm sorry, suddenly I feel woozy.
Oh, my dear, you also need relief. A respite from all your cares. Relax, Julie. Relax.
Damn it, Alex. There is no need for that.
Relax, Julie. Don't get yourself all worked up.
The way you treated that waitress, like she was subhuman.
You're saying she isn't? Lousy slut probably gets off work and turns tricks in the back of some minivan.
Why don't you give your tiny brain a rest, Alex? It's obviously out of shape from lack of use. Now take me home.
You little shrew! You think I'd leave here, in front of everyone, over your concern for some servant? I should...
No!
You should. Be on your way, my friend, while you're still able to walk.
And don't ever call me again, Alex. You creep.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting, sweetheart. Bleeding heart witch. And you keep your hands to yourself, friend, or I'll be forced to call a cop. Move it. Sorry about that, miss. I hope I didn't intrude.
Are you kidding? That guy was a bad mistake I don't intend on repeating.
Glad to hear it. My name is...
Oh, I know who you are, Mr. Wayne. Everyone in Gotham knows who you are.
Well then, it looks like we're on uneven terms.
Huh. I thought you'd never ask. Why, Nikolai? Why did you let her go? The Brotherhood.
All in good time, dear Dala. The Brotherhood has needs beyond what's found in the vein. Miss Madison's father is worth millions, and she is his only heir. Such a fortune would secure the Brotherhood from any and all outside interference. The night would be ours for all eternity.
Nikolai always knows best. He gave her the very briefest of kisses, even though I could see his throat constricting, aching to gorge himself. His restraint is inspiring.
As my influence over her grows, she will gain us access to his fortunes. His wealth will be ours. And then the Brotherhood can ravish her as one. Her fluids will also enrich us.
Yes, Nikolai.
Now come. We need to summon the members. They must witness a disciplinary strike. We have been betrayed by one of our own.
His vengeance is terrible to behold.
Julie? Julie? Hello?
Yes? What? What is it, Bruce?
Well, you've just been so distracted all evening. I thought you would enjoy the ballet. Is everything all right? Are you feeling ill?
Oh, no, darling. I'm fine. I have a lot on my mind. With finals approaching and all. And I have a bit of a headache all day.
Should I take you home? We don't have to.
No, I told you, I'm fine. This headache can't seem to concentrate. And I feel it's just so hot in here, I can't. Ah, there. That's better. Much better.
And there are these two vampire marks on her neck. So to be continued. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. If you wanted me to do a request, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll tell you when I can do the request. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.